Well, this was a really, really, really good episode. I loved it. It's everything we sort of are trying to figure out. We learn more about the class rep and why she wears gloves. I hadn't mentioned before, but it was sort of mentioned a few times, or that she wore them. And we find out that this episode that people around her got sick, plants died, and animals died, so she sort of blamed herself. At the same time, someone leaves a note saying they want them to investigate this spirit girl, and she apparently causes people to die around her, and that's the story. So they're supposed to go investigate this girl, and main character's friend, though he's kind of odd, tells him to not interact with her. Don't look for this spirit. That when you hear glass shattering behind you, watch your back. But the main character keeps investigating, gets a class rep to look into it, and while the class rep is out and about, she sees this girl that talks about it. Apparently she's this ghost thing, and the main character is out and about and runs into her the next day, and she's acting strange and appears to be haunted or with the ghost. He takes her home, and then things get revealed that it's not a ghost. This took me a few seconds to catch on, but she's the girl from the story. That yes, animals and people die around her. Her hand has a poisonous touch to it. That when she touches you, you die. She shows by touching a plant. I thought she was cursed by this thing. I didn't realize that she was the actual thing. And she touches the main character, and he starts to corrode. This little blackness that slowly spreads over him. He heads to the orphanage to find out what happened. And he gets there, and she shows up, and he realizes that this point that it was her. By this point, the blackness is covering a big chunk of his body, and he's slowly dying. And she explains everything, and he uses his rewrite ability to make him immune to the poison. And finally, there's one person that she can touch that won't kill. And then people show up in hazmat suits, and apparently it's the girl that was with his other friend who can cause people to lose memories and whatnot. And they're part of an organization that helps people like them with these special powers and asks them to join. And of course, being the main character he is and a little twisted, he wants the class rep to go in a maid costume on a date with him. Always thinking of one part of his body. But I like this episode. Looking up online here, there's a visual novel that I may check out if there's an English version after I've watched all this. But this is a good episode. Every episode, I'm enjoying it. I want to learn more about it. I want to know more of the backstory, more of what's going on. I'm really enjoying these sort of side stories. Each thing is a little different. I do hope we get back to the craziness of that first episode. That was just insane, and I loved it. Also, we don't see the ghost this episode, I don't think. Or whatever she is. The vampire thing that keeps sucking on him. Hopefully we'll see more of that and get some more answers. But yeah, this was a good episode. What did you guys think of it? Did you like it or not? This is one episode I really, really enjoyed overall.